How could you do that?
I've saved your necks. Well, yours at least.
You freed the sorcerer, all because you wanted treasure.
Do you seriously believe I thought for 1 second that Munkus would give us a treasure hoard? I made a deal with Munkus because it was the one small chance we had of getting out of there in one piece. Don't you get it? They would have pursued us and made our lives hell. And sooner or later we'd have fallen into their hands. No treasure's worth that.
Do you think anyone anywhere will have a quiet life if that falls into Mortroga's hands?
I really didn't know. Hey! Hey, little guy, where are you going? Fine, just go. And next time, just tell me what it's... Wilbur!
He's waking up.
Ah!
Nice and calm now. You're safe here. We're zombies.
Somehow the expressions safe and zombies in the same sentence don't really make much sense. Apart from, the zombies will drag us from the safety of our houses and rip us to shreds.
You see, he hates us.
He's afraid of us.
And that's why he hates us. Our committee still has a lot of work to do.
Who are you?
We are the Committee for the Humane Treatment of the Undead.
We're trying to improve the bad reputation that the undead have amongst the living.
And amongst the dead.
Because no one seems to like us.
Where is Wilbur? There was a trap and a shadow.
That was me. I knocked you down. You banged your head on a rock. Please forgive me. I don't really have this body under control yet.
Why did you knock me over? What's happened to Wilbur?
He probably saved your neck.
The chief orc from the camp set that trap. If it caught you both, then it wouldn't only be your little friend who's in trouble.
Wilbur's in an orc camp? Oh man, and it's my fault?
How do you mean?
Well...
Tell us, boy. As you can see, we've been blaming ourselves for this mess.
All right. My name is Nate. I was in Seastone by the Western Ocean. Then along comes this little gnome and... And wham! Everything goes black. Then I wake up and there you are.
You deceived him?
You were only interested in saving your own neck.
Well, it's not exactly like that. Shades of gray.
You should be wearing this pillory.
I've lived with pirates, cutthroats, but never, never.
Now just hold it right there. Maybe I did behave just a tiny little bit narcissistically.
You sold your friends down the river because you hoped it would help you get out of the whole thing in one piece? No. You have to get Wilbur out of there, and you have to free the elf.
I know, you're right. And I have to get the artifact to safety too.
I will help you if you meant that seriously. My name is Gulliver. You can find me up in my workshop. Come on, body.
Isn't it a lovely day today? My finely tuned intuition is telling me you might have some troubles.
Oh, the trauma! The pain!
Oh, woman stuff? Or proper pain, like physical?
No! 1,000 times worse than that!
Looks like she shouldn't have gone into that deep water without her water wings.
It wasn't an accident. I wanted to kill myself.
It almost worked. Oh, well, sweetheart, it's not all bad. Tell your Uncle Nate what's wrong.
Don't make fun of me!
Would I?
You men are so insensitive. Only he wasn't. He understood me.
Who is he?
Maximilian. My Maximilian. Oh, the most beautiful man who ever walked under the stars.
Yes, and then?
Oh, gone. He is gone!
And that's why you wanted to kill yourself?
We were engaged. Maximilian and I were to be married. It was heavenly. I, the rich daughter of a mithril merchant, and he...
Get to the tragic bit, please.
I gave him chestfuls of gold and all my jewelry as a token of my love. He was going to use it to arrange the most beautiful wedding ever.
Ah, the con man hoofed it.
He did not hoof it. Something must have happened to him. He must have been held. Perhaps someone kidnapped him. And now he is languishing away in some tower and...
He hoofed it.
He will come back! And we will be reunited like two lovers on...
And why have you chosen to ruin the atmosphere in this particular crypt?
This is the resting place of his forebears. I will wait with his ancestors until I receive news from him.
Sounds logical. Well, it can't last that much longer.
I know.
As much as I'd love to spend more time with you, I have to get going. A few dust-covered urns, most of them decorated with coats of arms. A double-headed eagle, a badger eating a snake. There's a king's head in orange and blue. And here, a green W in a lozenge. None of which means a thing to me. In there lies one of the ancestors of our watery corpse's fiancé. A tomb like that would have cost a fortune. The dead guy's family must have been loaded. Perhaps that's why she cries so much. There's a piece of clothing hanging out of the sarcophagus. Looks like leather. I hope there's no one hanging on to it. Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Is Wilbur okay? Where have the orcs taken him, and what are they going to do with him?
They've taken him into their camp. That much is clear, but I don't know what they're going to do to him. Could be rather unsavory.
You mean...
Put it like this. If you're concerned about the little one's life, you may soon have one worry less.
I've got to get going. Breathe.
Don't...
Hey, boss.
Ah, the living one.
What are you doing in that thing? And don't tell me it's a fashion statement. I've seen a lot of stuff, but that...
No, nothing like that. A paladin put this thing on me.
What did you do, insult his sister?
Well, you could put it like that. He put me in the pillory for it, but even then I couldn't keep my mouth shut. That's why the fair lady stabbed me. So I came back as a ghost and kept her awake at night. They sent a ghostbuster after me, and he actually caught me and killed me.
He killed a ghost? Cool guy.
I then came back as the first undead ghost in history and messed up the fair lady's wedding. As a result, the paladin conjured this magical penitence pillory around my neck. Now he's lurking around outside the crypt. I think he'd like to cut me up into little pieces and throw me into the sea.
Pretty nasty. You've hardly done anything to deserve that.
Oh, I don't know. I've had a lot of time to reflect, and I'd like to end this feud. It only causes unhappiness.
Why don't you apologize?
I've tried, but the paladin only wants revenge. He hurled his hammer at me last time.
That thing looks pretty uncomfortable. Can't you get the pillory off somehow?
Would I still be wearing it if I could? You've got no idea how impractical this thing is. Try scratching your nose with it on.
Or go to the bathroom.
Oh, don't remind me. This is a magical pillory. You can't just break it open. It's sealed for eternity. It'll only open when the paladin forgives me.
So, never then.
Oh, it would seem that way.
And how many of you are there? In the committee, I mean?
The group is still in its early stages. We only have 3 members so far. But the Spirit Union is associated to us, and the Federation of Programmers is thinking about finally going public with their undead status. Unfortunately, you can't become a member. You're too alive.
Thanks a lot. I better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends.
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Does your body maybe act a little kooky?
No, it doesn't. My body isn't finished yet. Or do you mean the old one? The rotten one in the ground?
I, meant that one there.
Oh, this one. Oh, it's not mine, just borrowed.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Whose body is that, then?
Esther's.
And who is Esther?
No idea. Don't know her. But this is her body. She's helping me until I got mine back. Then we're both going to look for her head.
Esther.
Exactly.
How did you get to know each other, you and Esther's body?
For many years, I was in a grave out there. I chewed my way out of the coffin after my old body gave up the ghost. Then I saw this body outside, stumbling about, headless, knocking over gravestones, running into walls. I thought to myself, this is a sign.
And what you're making there, that's supposed to become your new body?
Exactly. Isn't it excellent?
Yes. Yes, it's, X something.
Unfortunately, the construction drags along a bit. I'll tell you one thing. Never ask a headless zombie to replace your arms if you want to build precision machinery.
I'll make a note of it. What's new? Doesn't all that wailing from that failed swimmer down there really get on your nerves?
Steady on. The young lady is suffering great distress. And she lets it out. Day in, day out. For hours on end.
So what's the story with her missing lover?
He jilted her, cold as ice, raked in her gold, and enjoys a sweet life somewhere down south.
She seems to think differently.
The good woman isn't really in touch with reality. She still believes everything will be resolved one day. She's waiting for him to appear or send her a letter. Anything at all.
I've got to get going. Breathe.
Ah.
A pot containing some gloopy glue. There's a small stick in it. I think it's that unbreakable thread that you hold roast meat together with. This project's not looking all that hopeful, in my opinion. The pair of them seem to have some serious communication problems. A flattened tube of yellow paint. I don't think there can be much left in it. Aha! There was still a bit in it. I don't need the tube anymore. Some red earth. Just about everything else here is black and gray. A few small white mushrooms. No idea if you can eat them. A head on a pole. What will the Peggy people have to say about that? A gruesome head, kind of a cheap gimmick, because ultimately...
Ooh!
Ah!
What? What? Is there a spider on me?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Those creepy crawlies drive me mad. Can you imagine what it feels like when they run up your neck and then start nibbling at your eyes from the inside?
Yes, well, of course.
Stupid paladin simply chops my head off.
Hey, stop that nattering. Leave the head alone.
Leave the head alone.
A map of the region. Among other things, the paladin has marked the crypt. A fashionable travel chest made from light wood. There's a logo on it. He's not looking right now. Why not? You can always use a pink-colored pom-pom. In the wildlands. In the war. A banner. The emblem on it could be the paladin's arms. It shows a sword, a shield, and... red high heels? A paladin in a pink-colored outfit? That's wrong. Just. Are you a warrior?
No, I can't fight.
Are you a healer?
I can't heal either.
Then you're a paladin.
What do you want?
What's that zombie head doing there on that lance?
If I put it on the ground, it might try and bite me. It's also much easier to see like this.
I mean, why did you behead the poor zombie in the first place?
Zombies are unkempt, stinky, unholy things, without any charm or chic whatsoever. They can't expect any sympathy.
About the zombie you've stuck in the magical penitence pillory.
What about that maggot? Is he going to give himself up to his fate? Is that cowardly zombie finally going to come out here?
He's really sorry for what he did. He'd like to apologize.
Ah, laughable. I'll cut him into little pieces and feed him to the fishes.
Nice. But couldn't you maybe forgive him first?
You've spent too much time in that smoky buffalo's tent. I would never forgive someone like that.
About your fight with the zombie.
That's nothing to do with you. That's between the zombie and me.
Know any good paladin jokes?
Why should anyone make jokes about us? We are the holy soldiers of the light.
In dresses?
This is a tunic.
Sure. You know that men who wear dresses are, as a rule, well, men who wear dresses.
What's that supposed to mean? Just because I wear dresses, use cosmetics, and take a general interest in my appearance.
Ah, so it is a dress.
The modern man is metrosexual.
That's news to me.
Well, my order and I have lifted ourselves up out of the mud in which you and your sort still... We're cosmopolitan, hip, fashionable. We take care of our appearance and don't downplay our feminine side.
Yeah, whatever. The wildlands. Have to go.
Huh?
A fat old bull that smokes a crazy-looking pipe, and who doesn't seem to hear me, or who doesn't get insulted too easy. Hi there. Hello? Moo!
I heard you.
Oh, that's great. My name's Nate, and you are?
I am known on this plane as Fastfoot, Thunderhoof, or the Rainmaker. I belong to the proud nation of the Minotaurs.
And you run some sort of fancy hippie costume business?
I am a shaman.
And that is?
I talk to the ghosts of our forefathers. I brew potions, heal the sick, and invoke the weather.
Wow, lots to do. You must really get stressed out.
True.
What's that stuff you're smoking?
Plants. To journey with the spirits and to commune with my forefathers.
You're supposed to eat grass, not smoke it. Okay. That moo thing just slipped out. I didn't mean to insult you. I just thought, hey, there's a bull sitting there. I'll say, moo. You get me? If you'd have looked like a donkey, I'd have gone Eeyore. Or if it stank like a pigsty, then...
I forgive you.
But come to think of it, it reeks of buffalo, and I...
Thank you. I have forgiven you.
Super! I need to go outside.
Good luck on you.
Cow makeup. Unless I'm wrong, that is makeup, and I most strongly suspect that it belongs to Big Chief Clovenhoof. Just to make things clear, I'm not putting on any makeup. Black ink. A copper bowl. No idea what that's good for. Hey, Chief, can I take this thing here? Stare blankly if I can. Thanks. A pair of bellows. These would help the bull keep the fire going. Excuse me. These bellows here, can I have them?
They are broke.
Can I have them anyway?
What do I get in it?
Nothing. They don't work.
You speak wisely.
At last, someone who recognizes that. They really are wrecked. There's a hole here in the airbag. A hideous feather headdress. No way, I'm not putting that thing on. But I can take a feather. If that garbage pile grows just a few more meters, the orcs might as well forget the gate. Any attacker will just be able to use it to climb over the wall. Trash from every corner of the world. How did that all get there? Some kind of juice press, I'd say. You put the grapes or whatever in at the top, and the juice runs out the bottom. Hey, it still works even. Maybe it's just the green-skinned guys who weren't able to work it. The flowers seem to be doing well in the garbage. They're in full bloom. The blooms are a luminous blue. Are they supposed to be luring someone or warning them? Great. Now I've got blue fingers. The boards must have been out in the rain for a long time. They're rotten and covered in mold. Wanted. Slay the Knoll Hogger and take his powerful Knoll Claw. Blah, blah, blah. All the routine stuff. The boards must have been out in... On the front, there's a weird, wild hog-like being looking at me. The back of the sheet is empty. I don't think so somehow, but we should give it a try.
What do you think you're doing there, worm?
I'm, storming your camp? Who are you?
I am the great Gorak, chief of the Bloodscythe Orcs.
What have you done with little Wilbur?
What's a little Wilbur?
He's a gnome, and my friend.
Oh, him. Since when did people start naming their gnomes? What's the world coming to? He walked into our trap earlier. Stupid little beggar.
Is he all right?
I damn well hope so. What would anyone want with a damaged gnome?
I want Wilbur back, right now.
We caught him, so he belongs to us now. Get yourself a new one.
But I'm responsible for him.
Your problem. He's the main prize in our warrior contest, so he stays here with us.
What is your warrior contest exactly?
It determines who is the most powerful warrior. Two opponents go head-to-head in a series of brutal tests. The winner is bestowed with great honor and receives a prize.
And Wilbur's nothing more than a prize to you?
No, the prize is a bottle of fire whiskey. The gnome's just a bonus.
So, can anyone take part in the warrior contest?
We orcs fear no one. We'll take on anyone in a warrior contest.
Well, that's fine. Then let me in. I want to take part.
I said it's a warrior contest. Someone like you taking part would be a complete waste of time.
Well, the way it looks to me, you're just scared of a real challenge.
What do you mean, challenge?
That I come in there and go up against one of you.
I don't understand.
That would be the challenge.
For who?
For my opponent.
You're talking nonsense, human.
I'm from the Environment Office. You do know that you can't just go chucking your rubbish all over the landscape here. Open the gates, please. I need to check your garbage cans.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? How can anyone blather such rubbish?
I don't know either. It's like I can ask different questions, but every time I select the most stupid one. Point taken. I'll go find a warrior in all this wasteland. Then can he take part in your contest?
If he's a real challenge, why not? But not any old piece of rubbish. He has to be a great warrior.
I know where this is going. Why do you guys always make trouble? You kidnap harmless gnomes and then attack the free world for no reason at all.
That wasn't an attack. It was an anticipated defense of the homeland in enemy territory. And anyway, what else are we supposed to do? We have the biggest army in the world. No one else invests as much gold in the military as we do. It would be madness to invest all that gold and then never wage war.
That's downright irresponsible.
We couldn't anticipate that the damn war would take forever.
And now you're stuck in it up to your ears, as is the Alliance.
That's all propaganda. There are thousands of war-hungry, well-equipped and motivated warriors here in the camp, waiting for deployment.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back.
And I'll...
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Apparently the orcs have made Wilbur a prize in a warrior contest. Do you happen to know any warriors?
A warrior who would compete against an orc in a warrior contest?
Correct.
And who lives nearby?
If possible. And, if it's also possible, he shouldn't charge for his services.
Aha.
So someone like that, you won't find him around here?
Most probably not.
If I don't find a warrior who can extract Wilbur out of there, then at least I've done my best. It will have been God's will.
You could compete in the contest yourself.
Do I look like a warrior? Should I go and get myself some weights and pump myself up in time for this afternoon?
Well, in my experience, there are two ways to become a dreaded warrior. The first way is the virtuous path of trial. You must gain experience in countless battles, work on your technique, and improve upon all of your skills. You must understand the essence of fighting better than anyone else. You must never give up. Every detail must be important to you. Then, after a long and agonizing period of humiliation and defeat, you'll become a reasonable warrior.
And the other way?
You need invincible kit. If your weapons and armor are better than everyone else's, it doesn't matter if you're a useless warrior. Your kit does the work for you.
That might be just the thing for me. I'll get myself some invincible kit, save the little guy, and become the hero of the hour. I think there may be a legendary warrior set somewhere near here.
What makes you think that?
Oh, just an idea.
It's true. There is a powerful and famous set close by. But how did you know?
Does it maybe consist of several components that are distributed around this area? And there's a whole series of rip-your-hair-out, tedious tasks to complete to get each part?
Indeed. They are the helmet, the shield, and the sword of power. But how?
Well then, what do I have to do for you to help me?
Well, you could help me with my body.
What's missing?
Well, I need a lung.
And?
A heart.
And the third thing?
Everything needs to be powered up. A bolt of lightning that will breathe life back into my body.
Uh-huh.
If you help me, I'll tell you where the sword of power is kept. And perhaps the others know where the helmet and shield are.
I'll put money on that.
You're not much fun, are you?
So, where am I going to get a heart from around here?
You could give me yours.
Great idea.
I'm just trying to help.
So what's a lung supposed to be doing in a machine?
What do you think? It supplies the body with oxygen.
And what do you need oxygen for?
Energy is produced from sugar in the mitochondria, the cell's power stations, with the help of oxygen. The vital organs need this energy, particularly the brain.
You're a skull. You haven't got a brain. You exist totally without blood, oxygen, sugar, and all that other stuff.
In my construction manual, it clearly states that a human cannot live without lungs.
You mean the cornflakes pack with the kids' special? You and your body, 5 ways to proper nutrition.
Look, I've only got one chance and I want to get it right, so bring me a lung.
I've got to get going. Hey, boss. The orcs have made my friend a prize in one of their stupid warrior contests.
I don't know anything about fighting. I used to be a juggler, a harlequin. Ask Gulliver, he's well-traveled.
Do you know anything about a warrior set that's supposed to be hidden near here?
Yes, I do. It belonged to a traveling knight who died near here about a year ago.
Who?
And I should tell you, of all people, you deceived your friends. Maybe you want to take off with the helmet.
I want to free Wilbur.
You've probably never done anything selfless in your life.
But now I'm going to do something.
Prove to me that you can be selfless. Make the paladin forgive me, so that this pillory disappears.
But that wouldn't be very selfless of me. I'd only be helping you so that you'd help me.
I'd be prepared to ignore that. After all, this is about character building.
I've had a word with the paladin, and it looks like he's never going to forgive you.
I didn't expect it to be easy.
Honestly, me neither. What should I do?
Come up with something. I have to hear him say, "I forgive you." Only then will the pillory open.
What was that again about the warrior set and the helmet? Who's got it now?
A very poor attempt.
Okay. I'll take care of getting the pillory removed. But then you're going to help me after that, right?
That's how it is. Don't forget, the paladin has to forgive me.
I better get going.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends.
Well, how you doing? While you were doing all this mourning, did maybe a warrior set come your way?
A what?
You know, sword, shield, helmet.
I have seen a shield.
Do you know where it is?
My Maximilian had a shield as well. A large, shiny one, decorated with feathers of a...
Hello? Let's stick with the subject. Where's the shield?
Why should I help you?
Please, no.
As long as I am suffering, no one else may be happy.
And your misery will only end when you receive a message from your intended?
That is so.
As much as I'd love to spend more time with you, I have to get going. Then we should send the jilted maiden a nice love letter. Right, let's do it. Dear most noble miss, it is I, your Maxi-Poo. I'm sorry I disappeared so suddenly. The problem was the voices. All those terrible, terrible voices. I wanted to give you a wedding fit for a queen. But then... fate kicked in a brutal fashion, on the quest for a silver flower pearl for your wedding ring. I found myself in the southern ocean off the coast of Switzerland when a storm arose. My vessel foundered, and I awoke 3 days later. With considerable headaches and a strange taste on the tongue. I've overcome many dangers and experienced some great adventures, driven by my insatiable longing for you. But I cannot come to you because a malign curse binds me to these waters. I'm writing this letter in all urgency. Make haste to me, my love, wherever you may be. I'm waiting for you in the south, deep in the south. Exactly here. What a masterpiece. Ah, there's something missing. Don't hesitate to help others before your departure. Kissy, kissy, your Maximilian. Perfect. Good. Now the letter's got a decent blob of wax on it. The stone carving of the knight is very detailed, masterful. You can see every detail, from the blackhead on his nose to the seal on his ring. Let's see just how good the stonemason's work was. Looks pretty good. I'm guessing that looking through a blur of tears, you wouldn't notice anything odd. You're not going to believe this. Look what I found outside. It's what you've been waiting for all this time. A letter from Maximilian.
Really?
Oh, yes. There's even a seal. Maybe you recognize it.
That's his! That's his seal! The illegible handwriting, all the spelling mistakes. This letter really is from him!
What's he say then?
There was a storm and he wanted to come back to me, but he can't!
Ah, you see, that explains everything.
I have to go to him! Oh, deep joy!
What about the shield?
Oh, yes! The fat ogres carried it away! They live in a cave nearby!
Thanks, and good luck with the search. But always remember, the journey is the destination. Those are still urns with coats of arms on them. Hey, one of them's got the paladin's coat of arms on it. A strange-looking urn. It's shaped like the naked upper body of a muscular man. He's posing. Something's telling me that these are the remains of one of the ancestors of the Pink Crusader outside, but I'm not going to touch it unless I have to. Yoo-hoo!
Hi.
There's this paladin and a tormented soul who he won't forgive. Isn't there any way to force the paladin to forgive him?
Forgiveness should come from the heart and not be forced.
But if the paladin won't listen even once...
This is not good. Everyone deserves a chance at inner peace. And the paladin will not be spoken to?
No chance.
Then we will have to make him listen.
How? With a voodoo doll or something?
Voodoo? That is lazy magic. No. I will brew a sleepwalking potion. If you drink from it first, and then the paladin drinks, you can take over his body for a short time. You can make him walk to your friend, and then he can hear his apology.
Sounds like voodoo.
It is not voodoo. For the potion, I need some strands of the paladin's hair, a sample of his bodily fluid, something from his forefathers, and a piece of his clothing. But I don't need a doll, and I don't need pins.
Okay then. If I get the things together, will you brew me the potion?
It shall be so.
I need to go outside.
Good luck on your...
There, please. A spittoon.
How charming.
Hello, princess.
Yes?
So I can't have the zombie's head then?
Of course not. It's a hard-won trophy. I bashed at the beast for more than a quarter of an hour before I finally defeated it.
I didn't defend myself at all.
Silence! I caused you damage. Lots of damage.
Why do you spit every time we talk about the zombie?
The mere mention of her makes my bile rise.
The mentioning of whom?
The zombie!
Just the zombie word, or others too?
No, just with zombie.
And if I say it?
What?
Zombie.
Then it's okay.
Can you help me with my crossword puzzle? I'm looking for undead being in 6 letters.
Zombie!
What?
Zombie!
Bambi? But Bambi only has 5 letters and isn't...
Zombie! Are you stupid?
I bet you can't say this tongue twister. Zombie Zeke zapped. Zulu Zoo Zebra Zombie. Zigger Zagger Zilch. Zoomderm.
That doesn't make any sense.
Say zombie.
Zombie!
Thank you. Which beings in this world do you hate the most?
Naked mole rat.
And then what?
Zombies!
That'll do. That's enough of
I think so too.
Have to go.
Ha ha.
There's a little spit lake that's formed on the floor. That'll do nicely. Hello, Princess.
Yes?
I think that all this hanging around outside isn't doing your hair any favors.
What? What? Am I getting split ends? Please don't say I'm getting split ends.
Looking a bit matted and dusty.
Oh. Yes, it's all right now.
Whoa, what kind of comb was that you have there? Can I have a look?
Yes?
Uh-oh.
What?
Do you have any idea what a comb like this can do to your hair?
Split ends? Not split ends, please.
Worse. You see here? All those hairs? This comb's ripping your hair out.
Oh, no. I always thought that was normal.
Normal? How can that be normal? Just look how many hairs there are, and how few you've got left on your head. In some places, you can see the scalp shining through.
Ah!
If I were you, I wouldn't ever use this comb again.
Take it away! Take it away! Don't let it near me!
Okay, good.
Thank you. Oh,
Well, it has to be. I'll only take a little bit of the ash with me. Grandpa must have been a smoker. Yoo-hoo!
Hi.
I've got a comb here with some of the paladin's...
It smells.
Spit is the one and only bodily fluid I was able to get from the paladin.
Spit will do.
Here's some ashes from one of the paladin's ancestors. Will they work?
If they are really from one of the paladin's forefathers, then it will work.
Does a pom-pom count as a piece of clothing?
A what?
One of these things.
You humans wear this kind of thing?
Some. A few.
If the paladin has worn it, it will do.
With that, you should have all the ingredients for the potion, right?
It is so. The sleepwalking potion.
Thanks a million.
First, you have to drink a sip. Then the paladin has to drink the rest.
Paladin spit, an old pom-pom, greasy hair, and granddaddy's remains. That just has to taste good. Salty, with a hint of mint?
That is my secret ingredient.
Better than expected. Thanks. Catch you later.
Me?
That's the sleepwalking potion. I need to get the paladin to drink it somehow. Hello, princess.
Yeah?
I've got the most delicious drink in the world here.
What kind of drink is it?
A newly developed mana potion.
Yes? What's so new about it?
It's a diet mana potion with 0 calories.
Really? That's interesting. There's nothing quite like mana potions for piling on the much too sweet. And you're always forced into taking a big one when you actually only need a small one.
Yeah, right, brother. I've been forced into taking a big one when I just needed a small one, too.
What's it called?
You won't believe it. Mana Potion Light. TM.
Well, you can tell from the name that it doesn't contain many calories. All right, then, give it here.
Don't you want to drink it?
Why? I haven't done a spell in days. My mana's full.
I was thinking to myself, while I've given you the new mana potion, you might just hand me a couple of strength and protection spells.
Buffs? Ugh, no, I hate this continuous buffing up.
Aw, come on. You can give your new mana potion a try as well. It doesn't matter.
Oh, all right then. Which buffs do you want?
SDR, SDK, SDW?
I can't do that kind of thing. Oh, what the heck. Oh, dreadful.
Thanks for the buffs.
No problem. I can already feel how...
Wow. Weird. I'm him. That's freaky. And the first time I've ever worn a dress. Ooh, not bad at all. But hey, no time to lose. I don't know how long the effect of the potion's going. Time for the big show.
It's him! He's come to take my undead life!
No, I'm here to listen to what you have to say.
I want to apologize. I'm very sorry for what I did to your sister.
That's, very nice. All right then.
What?
Forgive...
You must say it!
What? What have you done to me, devil?
I? Nothing.
You've bewitched me!
Me? Well, yes, you're right. I bewitched you. And I'll do it again if you don't free me from this pillory.
You can't do anything to me. I'm safe in here.
But I will find you. And next time I'll make you jump off a cliff.
Oh?
I'll make you walk into a bar and sing offensive songs with fat men. I'll sit you on a couch in your underwear and make you eat limp, greasy chips.
Ah! All right! You win. I forgive you!
And stop hunting the undead.
What happened?
It was you, right? You're behind the Paladin's apology.
You could say that.
I don't know how you did it, but you've really earned your reward. Gimme 5.
Later perhaps.
The helmet from the warrior set is in a mine not far from here. It's inhabited by earth pixies. Strange little creatures. They took the helmet down into their mine, and it'll still be there now.
Thanks very much. It was a real pleasure.
Not a bad feeling helping someone else and being pleased for them, is it?
You might say so. Hey, boss.
Ah,
Better get going.
take care.
Time to take you to meet your...
Yahoo! Could you just pull this caterpillar out of my nose first?
Look what I've got here.
Bodies!
Oh!
Yes! Yes! A bit more!
What belongs together is coming together.
This is splendid! But what sort of skull was it?
He's been attending to your body while you were away.
That was very nice. Nice of...
Oh, hello. I'm Gulliver.
Esther.
Ooh.
Nate, I need my body. Urgently.
I don't want to hear.
Please get my body working. Then, I tell you what, I won't only tell you where the sword is kept, I'll also give you some armor.
How considerate.
You've given me something much better.
Ugh. The two-headed ogre is fat, like an ogre. And he's got 2 heads. Hi there, you 2.
There's little human. Blout hungry.
Are you a human eater?
Hungry.
Why, no. You will have to forgive Blout. He's very emotional when he hasn't had anything to eat for half an hour.
That's a very interesting plate there.
Dreadful, isn't it? All that fatty food. But Blout loves that rubbish.
Blout hungry.
I've told you 1,000 times. You only get to eat once I've finished reading this book.
Hungry now.
If I let you eat now, then you'll put your greasy fingerprints all over the pages again. I get to choose what we do this afternoon. Blout was allowed to decide this morning. First he wanted to lie in, but then suddenly he didn't have enough time to eat. Tough luck.
I am hungry.
But I am not.
Could I, borrow the plate?
My plate. My plate.
I'm sorry, that's Blout's favourite plate. Because it's so big, he won't give you that.
You're a battle mage then, are you?
No. Hitman.
I think he meant me, Blout. It's true. I am a battle mage. Of course, I'd be even better if I could study more.
Who are you?
Blout.
Blout! My name is Zloth, from the Lightning Fist tribe.
Your half-brothers?
Not at all. The biology of two-headed ogres is very complex.
Boring!
Oh, really? That's...
It's okay. I don't really need to know all the details. I need to get going.
Goodbye.
Strange plate. That's no plate. That's a shield. Probably the shield I'm looking for. The shield's covered in all kinds of unappetizing ogre food. I've somehow got to divert the ogres and get rid of... A fair drop.
Excuse me, young sir? May I ask what it is you're hoping to find?
Oh, sorry. I was looking for a public toilet, and it smelled a bit like one here.
How unpleasant.
Hungry!
And unfortunately, that's all you think about. Sir, I must ask you to leave our modest dwelling.
Okay, I'll look for somewhere outside.
I'm very much obliged. Many bushes and trees out there would consider themselves most happy to offer their shelter for the call that nature is making to you.
Hello, Blout.
You, little human!
That's right. You must be very hungry, Blout. That's a very, very big plate you've got there.
Blout, big, hungry.
Why don't you ask Zloff nicely once more if you can eat what's on his plate?
Love not let me.
You mean he can defend himself?
Uh-huh.
Well, you are one smart guy, Blout.
Blout?
Can't you get Zloff to stop reading?
Love always reading.
And there's nothing that stops him reading?
Sloth like drink cocktails. Oh,
Okay. And then what?
he drunk very.
You mean he can't hold his liquor, and he gets too drunk to keep reading? I could make you an ogre cocktail. How it...
Blout like beer.
Yeah, I know, but the cocktail's mainly for Zloff.
What?
So he gets drunk.
And then?
Then you can chow down on that snack there.
Ooh.
Right. What makes a good ogre cocktail?
Alcohol.
Alcohol, okay.
An umbrella.
An ogre cocktail is made of nothing but alcohol?
And umbrella.
And what kind of alcohol? Wine? Vodka?
Whatever. Must blow your head off.
So, high-octane alcohol in a glass with an umbrella.
Little human can look in cave.
Do you have the ingredients?
Uh-huh.
I have to leave.
Hung.
Young sir, though...
Blout gave me permission.
Little human make cocktail for Sloth.
Really? What a delightful surprise.
No problem.
He meant you.
That seems to be some kind of storage cupboard. A small, colorful cocktail umbrella. You'd have thought that there'd be a market for these here in the wildlands. A tied-up linen sack. The contents probably need to be protected from birds and rats. The sack is full to the brim with apples. A piece of hose. I don't even want to think about what the ogres might use it for. Let's do it. Tasty. Fermented apple juice. But I'd better not drink it. The pot looks like it's been hanging over the glowing coals for years. I can't. Only the lid's unusual. Sits nice and firm. Whatever's in the pot will evaporate, condense, and be drawn off in the hose. Well, okay. Something's happening. And done. The bowl has filled up with an almost clear liquid. The alcohol's not strong enough yet for an ogre cocktail, but I can distill it again. And again. That looks a lot better already. I would have expected a larger cocktail glass. This one's more human. Now just missing the sophisticated decor. High-proof alcohol and a... I've got a cocktail for you, Zloff.
Oh, thank you. Very nice. Wait a minute. You're trying to trick me, aren't you? You want to get me drunk so I can't read anymore.
Us? Never.
But you won't get me like that. I'll just take tiny sips. Then I won't get drunk and can continue reading. Ah! I'm blind!
Did you finish reading?
No, I...
Impressive. Gross, but impressive.
Brout's still hungry.
What?
Hungry! Brout must hunt.
Nice. Now I've got a pom-pom on a string. Okay, then. Let's try it.
There! Colourful fluffy bunny!
Do stop it, Blount. Something's wrong here.
Just got to break shell! Little humans see colourful...
I told you, there isn't such a thing.
You get none when it caught.
Good. I'll lay the boards over the opening of the crevice. The rotten boards won't support much weight. Okay, then. Let's try it.
There! Colourful fluffy bunny!
Do stop it, Blount. Something's wrong here.
Just got to break shell!
A fluffy bunny, I presume? How can anyone be so stupid?
Hungry!
Go into the corner and be ashamed of yourself.
The way's clear. Got it at last.
Finally, you
Ah!
There!
You can talk?
Sure. You too? Thank you very much for getting me out of there. It's no fun swimming around in hot. Then again, it's also no fun being constantly hit by swords and axes. I hope you're not a warrior.
Me? Nah, I just want to look like one.
If you only want to look like one, then that's fine. Just...
Hello? Can anybody help me? I think I've gone the wrong way. And there at the front in the passage. Yeah, I've drunk a lot of that sleepwalking potion.
Welcome to my kingdom, stranger.
Whoa! My name's Nate. I'm searching for a powerful warrior set.
Oh, don't remind me. I'm happy to be out of it. The constant riding about, senseless battles.
So, much to my regret, I need you and the other parts of the set to be able to free the gnome.
That's a good one.
I'm serious.
Do you think I've got a screw loose? I'm a god here. At least almost. I'm waited on hand and foot and lead the life of a crown.
I have to insist. Won't take long. A few hours and I'll bring you back.
Hands off! God, this human has committed an act of sacrilege. Throw him out. He's no longer welcome here.
But, hey, ow! Are you listening? Ow, ow! Not nice. Get off! Get off! Hey, you, hey, ooh, keep your frickin' little hands off my ghoulie! Their little hands were all over me. The trough is full to the brim with mountain water. Ah! You goddamn mother sons of bitches! Dynamite. You have to ask yourself how Earth Pixies get their hands on dynamite. Out of the way. The shaft leads deep down into the mountain. I definitely can't climb down there. I don't think that would help me. It fits. There are some stones in it. Hey, the stones are pulling each other. I don't need any more. The torch is lighting up the whole passage. I can't get past there without being discovered. It's some kind of water skinner. Ah! You got... Okay, I'll fill the water skin with as much water as I can and then seal it by knotting it. The skin is absolutely full of water. A pile of dust and stones. Maybe the earth pixies have been sieving stone to find jewels, and this is what's left. This torch isn't fixed to the bracket like the others. I can take this one. So let's do it. Nice. Good. I'll attach the magnetic stone to the string. Nice one.
What the? Help me! God, I'm floating!
Wooza!
Yes, Wooza! I'm being kidnapped!
No! It is I, Wooza! This helmet has brought shame upon me. He shall be my prophet no longer.
Oh, that's nonsense! Don't listen to him!
He should be banished. The human who he's driven out should from now on be welcomed by us.
I am the prophet! Wooza! Wants... No!
Wooza has spoken. He looks a bit dustier than he did down there in the cave, but he looks like he's doing okay.
Okay!
Shut your trap. I need to save a good friend, and you're going to help me whether you...
Get your hands off! No! No! Don't! Not the greasy hair!
Cooey!
Oh, no. What's that dumbass doing?
Still the same old you, eh?
Are we going to be picking up the psychopath?
The sword? That's the plan, at least.
You're going to pay for this.
Right. I'll smear the edge of the hole with glue. Just missing a patch now. That ought to do it. I'll use a piece of leather to seal the hole. Perfect. The bellows are usable again. Hey, Gulliver, time to take a deep breath.
Simply fantastic. I'll be able to run marathons with this lung. Thanks. Now I just need a heart.
Yeah. Hey, Gulliver.
Ah.
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah.
There's just nothing which might pass for a heart in all this desolation.
Then you'll have to keep looking. My body definitely needs a heart. Oh, darling.
Hello? Getting back to the basics of scientific fact? That wrinkly thing there is dead.
Don't talk about my sweetheart's heart. It will beat again when we power up my body. Well done. Come on, let's erect the...
Just too bizarre. Hey, Gulliver.
Ah,
So in your opinion, what happens now?
lightning will strike the antenna, and the electrical pulse will bring my body to life.
My little honey bunny.
How could I have doubted it? Only it doesn't look stormy.
We can wait.
But Wilbur can't. Can't you just tell me where the sword is?
I'm sorry. The bolt of lightning was clearly upon...
Yeah, okay. I've got to get going.
Ah.
Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
The sleepwalking potion worked amazingly.
Did he apart?
Yep.
That is good.
Yeah, but I reckon I've still got some way to go before
I am not talking about you or your friend.
Oh, yeah?
I am out of
Mushroom?
the ghost mushrooms.
I bet.
Could you sort some out for...
Maybe. What do I get for it?
But I helped you with the sleepwalking potion.
And that was very nice of you.
Get me the mushrooms, or I won't help you any...
Well, maybe I don't need your help any...
But maybe you will.
Yoo-hoo! A bolt of lightning has to hit the antenna at the crypt. Can't you, as the Rainmaker, sort out the appropriate weather?
I can summon the rain, of course, but lightning, that's another matter.
How's that, then?
It's another dance. Very difficult, very
Can you teach me how to...
I have already helped you with the sleep. You still haven't got me the mushrooms.
Well, yeah, but...
Bring me the mushrooms.
Catch you later.
Hey.
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah,
You know anything about ghost mushrooms?
yes. They're small purple mushrooms with green spots.
And do you know where you can find them?
You'll have to ask the boss.
I've got to get going.
Ah.
Hey, boss.
Huh?
Do you have the vaguest idea where I might find ghost mushrooms?
You won't have any luck here. I'm sorry.
But the Minotaur shaman figured he got his mushrooms out of the crypt here.
That's true, but he got too greedy. In the past, he would only pick up 1 mushroom a week. Recently, he's been taking 5 a day. The mushrooms have all been harvested. It's going to take a month or 2 until the new ones have grown.
So that means there isn't one single ghost mushroom to be found?
I'm sorry.
Then I've got a problem. I better get going.
Take care.
Yoo-hoo! I've spoken to the boss zombie about the mushrooms.
Lies! That cannot be true.
Calm down, maybe...
Only the ghost mushrooms enable me to talk. I will give you anything. Do anything.
Man, have you got a problem? Catch you later.
May the wind...
I think I'd better leave it here. The shaman might get upset if I took it with me. I can always come back if I want to grind anything again. Okay, I'll put the earth into the mortar. And with a bit of elbow grease, now we have a fine red powder made from the red earth. Let's see. The blossoms have been pulverized, and what's left is a good blue paste. Fair enough. I'll tip the powder just at the edge of the Sea of Tears. Then stir it round a bit, and pretty soon we have a useful red paint. Red and blue make purple. Yellow and blue make green. I've painted the mushrooms completely in purple. They're not... Hunky-dory, and that gives me wonderful purple mushrooms with green spots. The mushrooms may look like ghost mushrooms, but they still smell like pretty ordinary mushrooms. To pass as ghost mushrooms, they have to smell all moldy and rotten. Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
You guys know all about unpleasant odors.
Of course.
Do you have any idea how I can make these mushrooms smell musty and rotten?
Take a whiff of that.
Oof, that'll work, thanks.
You're welcome.
I've got to get going. Look, ghost mushrooms.
Ah, excellent. And what a potent aroma they have.
Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
A bolt of lightning has to hit the antenna at the crypt.
I can summon the rain of...
How's that then?
It's another dance.
Can you teach me?
You have brought me the mushrooms. The dance steps are written here.
And if I get this dance right, if the gods are willing...
No. The dance is an insult to the gods. That is exactly what you want. And now, please excuse me.
Okay. Catch you later.
May the wind blow your way.
Okay, good.
Enough! It worked! Quick, my darling. Take me to my body.
It's okay. Ungrateful zombie horde. And? You think it's funny seeing me
Yep, everything worked wonderfully.
And not for the first time, I'm asking, what's going on with my armor, and where's the sword hidden?
But of course, you'll find the armor in that grave over there. You ought to wash off that crumbly stuff before you use it, though.
Ew.
And you'll find the sword in the fiery mountain.
Where's that?
It's a volcano not far from here. The dwarves used to have a mine there. They gave it up years ago. But a dragon has recently moved in.
Charming.
Good luck.
Let's just hope that there really is some usable armor in there. Hey! Armor! And bits of the previous owner. Before I put it on, I'll polish it. And clean the nastiest bits off it. Ta-da! Clothes maketh the man. Armor maketh the hero.